occasion. Just write your occasion. I'm doing a Q&A today. I have no shoot your occasion. Hello, friend. Thank you for joining. Please, if you have occasion, just write your occasion and I will try to answer it live. Thank you for the thumbs up. And also you can just, if you don't have occasion, you just can put your where you are. If you are in Texas, I'm in Georgia. Hello. Oh, you guys cannot see her face. No. They don't. Guys, see that? Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Please write your occasion. Today I'm doing. You guys ask and I try to answer with my best. And if there is something because that I don't know, I will certainly come back and give the answer. So, oh, thank you. Karensky, I hope I'm not butchering your name. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube video. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing Q&A today, question and answer. So if any of you got any question that you want me to address or talk about, this is the moment. Just write your question. And I'm also starting a training, a 5-day training on the 15th of June. So that's going to be because a lot of training are based on how to start your business. But this one, I want to go more deeper. What happened after creating your company? How to hire a driver or contractor? What should you do, W-2 or 1099? Think like what tax break you can get. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. So, who got vacation? Don't be shy. This is why it is hard when I prefer to do the training on Zoom because then I see people face to face. They can talk and ask the question. But on Facebook, you guys write your question and sometimes it takes time before financing your first truck. I will say it's better, but if you cannot, you can just like do rental. I seen few people that's going the rental way and they're very successful. So to me, it's better to finance. Why? Because financing is most of the time you will see that when you finance is about between 600 to 900 or most it will be 1200 a month that you have to pay when you're financing, and the down payment can be between 5,000 to 10,000 or plus, depending how old is your truck, how much it is, especially the price. So that's what happened. We have 3 truck. Two of the truck we finance under my husband's name. He had a good credit and he been work history and stuff like that. So the down payment was less than 5,000 and each of the truck is 600 a month. So that's why I say it's better if you have the credit and all the thing, just go and finance it. But I see some people, because why I say that, when you're renting a truck, especially when you're getting started and do the thing, most of the rental, I've seen that they only do like a game, or they might tell you, oh look, it's a weekly payment of 400, but then you have to pay $50 a day for the insurance. So most of them come up to at least 600, the whole thing, because they charge you a weekly rate, then they charge you for the insurance. So, hey, Quentin. So all of this, when you add up, sometimes it's close to 700 a week. That's lowest. And the high end for the one doing OTR, you put more mileage, so you're gonna be close to 1,000, 1,200 a week. So that's like 4,000 a month. So if you can finance, just go ahead and finance. And if you have extra, accelerate the payment for the truck. Okay. Kerensky, I hope that helped. When picking up a truck from another state, do you need a ELD or logbook to return? No, not to my knowledge, because you're not in service yet. You know, we went all our three truck, we went to pick it up somewhere else. And my brother truck, he went to pick it up somewhere else either, but none of us had a ELD back then. But I'm not sure. I haven't checked that with the FMCSA, but that was our understanding, because it wasn't that far. The more we drive, it was to Illinois, Georgia to Illinois, it was 7 hours. So that falls still under the 7 hours. So usually when you get stopped, they ask, yeah, you working under the contract, what delivery you were doing. So that's when ELD become an ND. So that's what. And Keep Trucking is the one that we try both. Keep Trucking, and what is the name of the other one? I can't remember. If somebody can shoot it. So we try both, but the Keep Trucking is the friendlier, the one that is really user friendly, and it is easy to use, easier. And some people will ask how I do it. So we bought the device on Amazon, then we went to Keep Trucking website and subscribe there, and we pay like $20 each month. Okay. So Paul Hamilton, salute Paul. Yes. Any info on experience box truck dispatcher? I'm in New Jersey. All right. For now, I don't have really anybody that I can refer. At some point, I had 2 teams that I could refer, but one turned out to be not so reliable on all the payment. The other one, they got funny rules. So back to square one. So I'm getting the training to do dispatching myself, because sometimes you just better serve by yourself to say, because I get a lot of group member asking me if I dispatch. So I want to try that and like see and just focus on box truck, because most of the dispatcher, they just focus on semi truck and stuff like that. So what I would tell you to look in group, boxer group, people will come and post, because the thing is, there's something, most of the one that got experience, you won't see them in groups. They already they already got enough clients, so they're not looking for client. So it's word of mouth that they will take you. So the new one, I would say, just sign up with 3 or 4 and see who can keep you busy. So when you find out that one, keep it. Because why I say 3 or 5, 3 or more, because someday, doesn't matter how good is the dispatcher, it will be a day when they don't have nothing. They will be nothing. Hey, today we're doing a Q&A. So anybody, thank you for joining us. I appreciate. If you have a question, just write it down and text, put it, and I will read it and answer all the questions that I can. So I was saying, the dispatcher. So if you say we won and he's really good, that's fine. But at the beginning, try to get more than 1 or 2. Because then if they cannot, the other one will get you load. So to not take a chance to just be stuck somewhere or not have a load. So I know some people, they do the They get a load board themselves. For a beginner, I'm not really for that. Even as we did send our truck OTR for a few weeks, but I had a dispatcher. Even though I have experience, my experience in dispatching is with Amazon. So because why I say that, don't look at that 10%. It's better to pay 10% on 7,000 a week than pay 0% on 3,000. Because when you're doing it in the beginning, just yourself, it's hard, it's tough to be like, because to get one load, sometimes you're gonna send 10 to 12 email. Me, I try it for a few months. I could not. And I did not book no load, but I wasn't steady really on it. It was just like when you don't get good thing on Amazon, I would go and try it for a few hours. So definitely I would say when you are a beginner, you're not seasoned in the game, just go ahead and get your dispatcher 10% or 50%. You only pay them when they get you load. So sign up with few of them and see how they go. So does anybody got any question? Yes. Earlier I was talking about starting a training on June 15th that will talk about how to run effectively your business, how to hire contractor, pay them, and issue any invoice. Because when you have a driver, a lot of people, we forget to issue a weekly invoice to them. Yes, you have. You have to do an invoice for your driver. It's good because sometimes it avoids a lot of complication. So when they have, okay, this is the breakdown of the trip you did, this trip was in that day, that's the mileage and stuff like that. So always do that. I will teach people how to do those. And most of the stuff that I will show you guys is not a subscription base. I will tell people what is a subscription base, but I like to do, we got so much expense that if I can find something cheap or free, that's what I would teach about. So when you're hiring a contractor, what are the documents you have to request from them? A contractor can be a driver or sometimes anybody bookkeeping or anybody who does work for you. So what to do? And should you do W-2 or 1099? What are the pro and the con? So anybody who just joined me today, I'm doing a Q&A to answer all you guys indication that you have concerning the box truck business. So just write down your question and I will try to answer it. So I was saying the training will be about the contractor, why do 1099, why not do W-2, stuff like that. We will talk about how to invoice people. We'll talk about how to report even when you pay the person cash, or how to make a direct deposit that will not cost you a lot. So I will teach you how to manage, and I will have a guest speaker come in talking about dispatching. But it's not gonna be, I cannot call it, you're not gonna learn dispatching in just one station, but it's gonna be talking about dispatching. They will tell you the benefit of the fuel card, factoring. So, and one thing that I add to everybody, when you're doing an OTR, for the newbie, OTR is over the road. So you stay out a week, 2 weeks at a time, or your driver. When you're doing things like that, just go ahead and get a factoring. Because there is so many broker crooked out there. You cannot fight them by yourself. So it's just factoring. Most of them is like less than 3%. Just do it and then find out what is a resource, if that factoring company is doing research or non-research. Okay, so that's the one of the advice. Okay, anybody got any question so far that I can answer for you? Any question? Let me think about something that people ask recently in groups. Okay, also to get back to my group, a lot of people when they get inside, they still asking what are the steps that I can take to have my authority. All the answers are, all the steps are mentioned in the guide section. So at the top, when you get in the group, at the top you will see announcement, discussion, I believe, and then after guide and file. So we have file there. The file I just uploaded the other day. People were asking me, what was it? The driver agreement I uploaded. So those are, feel free to download it and change the name of my company to your company. The guide section got everything. It got videos. It got the step one by one. What are the first step you gotta do? The second step. It broke it down even how to get a truck, how to get a contract with Amazon, and all of that. But I also offer a courses training that you can take, and that's 150. So anybody got a question? Any question that I can answer? So what else? Let me go on my computer and just try to get some random question from the group and answer those. Yes, this business is good, but you gotta be hustler. You gotta be hustler. You gotta be up to the game, because like right now there's so many people in the game, but it's not dead. So you can work with Amazon. That's the easiest you can start. But I've seen people too saying that it's true when you are a new authority to upload with some broker, but it is not impossible. It's still doable. Okay, so you just have to learn to know your zone, where you want to work. Yes, give me a second. I'm just trying to log in on my computer, on my Facebook, the Facebook group, and see any random question. Anybody who just joined, we're doing a Q&A. If you have a question, just shoot it. That's what I'm here for today. Answer question. And I also have a training coming up, fully loaded with question. So when you get in the group, you will see all the information and way more. And oh, I almost forget. The bonus will be, I will show you guys how to make a residual income with trucking. Yes, you can. There, without even doing much, you can just like make an extra housing on your spare time. So I will share those information. Okay, I'm trying to see some random question that you guys. Hey Orlando, how are you? So today I'm taking, thank you for joining me. I'm taking question. And also I'm putting, if any of you need a financing, there is a gentleman in the group that I work with. His name is Busy Blank. He's a moderator of our group. So you can reach out to him. He will be happy to set you up. He does a startup loan. He does operating fund loan. So here I have Nico that is asking, keep trucking ELD, which option can I advise? Starter 25 per month or 40 per month? We have the 25 per month and it work great. So what I tell people at the beginning, don't go for the fancy stuff. when you're getting a subscription, just get for the lowest that will do the work. Because don't add up the mumbo jumbo, because those $15, $16 extra, 20, 40 extra, they add it up. So anything that is not necessary, that is not a must, don't go for it for a beginning. The first 3 months is rough. Just focus on paying, make sure you can pay your bills and maximize how much you can make, you know. Somebody's asking how can we verify an insurance agent. The FMCSA have part here there, or the Department of Insurance website for your state. You can check them there. I will tell people before you sign up with agent, make sure they're really reliable. What I mean by reliable, like if you decide to get in touch with them, you can get in touch the same day. Because a lot of them, when they make the sale, they don't. Like you can be texting them, writing them like 2 days, 3 days in a row before they get back with you. I'm sorry, it's not that I got nothing against the one-man show insurance business, the people who are just them. But usually when I pick an insurance agent, I go with a company. Like somebody that got office with older people working, at least 3 people working there. Because the reason is like it's hard to endure by one person. Imagine you got like 100 client, insurance client. So one person cannot cover it. So that's why I say try to go with big, try to make your life as easier that you can, because this business stress gonna raise. So go with a good company that the agents can answer back. And your second option is when you got your thing. A lot of people don't know that when they get the policy with a private company, a third party agent, they don't know that they can still call Progressive with the policy number and still have the same service. So make sure you can, if they say the agent, look for the website for your state and check them up, or call Progressive to check them up. Because I have a lot of people that reach out to me complaining, have an issue with the agent. They pay the money but the person is not reliable, or they don't really know how to deal with commercial insurance, because it's totally different game than home insurance or normal car insurance. So you gotta make sure the person know what they're doing, what they're talking about. Like some of them, they will make the person pay the down payment, and then end up they don't even know how to send the insurance, the proof of insurance. I forgot the name, MC something 191 or something. Sorry, I can be wrong. They don't know how to send that to the FMCSA. And they will be telling the client that they're the one that gotta send that to the FMCSA. No, the insurance agent, you have to send it to the FMCSA. Okay, so don't fall for crappy, because sometimes the person might be cheaper, but they're not doing the job. And when you pay them, it's a hassle to get your money back, to not say impossible. So yeah. Okay, so somebody's asking, Ryan is asking, who can help me with compliance? Compliance, there is some company, I'm gonna come up and put some referral link this way, probably, hopefully. There is company, but you guys can Google it. There is company out there that will like totally follow up on everything. This is how it works. So You pay them every month, maybe 25. One time I talked to a lady, she was doing 25 for the old company, 40 for the old company, and each driver will be 20 or something. So any company can do it. Check online. They'll, hey Aisha, how are you? Do you have any question, my dear? So any company, what they do is like they will keep all your file, like UCR, BOC3 is not, most of the time it's a one-time payment, but some company they do it, you have to renew each year. So if it's that case, hi Aisha, how are you? So they'll keep all your document, the registration for the truck, or your driver license. So what they do, they keep up with everything. If you gotta renew your, let's just example, what else? Like your registration is due in 1 month. They will call you, send you email, send you text message, make you understand that it is due. Because like I said, we got so much to handle that sometimes is overwhelming. And majority of us, we are a one-man show. Like you with the dispatcher, with the hiring manager, the HR, we issue the pay stub. So it's so much. Sometimes if you have the money, you can go ahead and do it. I get people who ask for it. I don't, because we is not a kind I run the business with my husband, so that helped me with some of the stuff. I don't have to deal. I mostly deal with the payment, hiring process. But when it is maintenance and stuff like that, he's the one who keep up with that. And I have more time to think about when something is due. And I mark on them on my calendar. So mostly doesn't sneak on me. And my husband, he's good at that, to reminding those bill and the timing. So it will remind you basically everything that is due before. So you can, I don't have a referral link right now, but you can easily find it on Google. So somebody's asking, he want to run under someone authority. Okay, this is not gonna be an answer for the gentleman that want to run under somebody authority. It's gonna be on the person, because I seen that a lot of people, they try, we don't do it. They'll be like, if you want to run under my authority, you can come, we discuss a percentage. This is really risky to me. Why I say that? Because most of the time the person, there is two ways to do it. Like if you hiring the person as a contractor, and in that case they have to have their own authority, their own insurance, their own everything. That's not a risk. If you find somebody that you can do that, like example, a new authority, I can hire them as a contractor, but get a job from DAT or from dispatcher and give it to them. That they work under my company, but they got their own insurance and everything. But the one that will let somebody buy a truck or rent a truck and run it under the authority, that means they will use your MC, they will use your DOT, the person will be under your insurance. So what can be the issue there? If the person had an accident, it go on your insurance, and your insurance gonna get higher. Is it worth it? And sometimes, like my example, December, I get mad at this. It keep coming back. I know. A driver that I hire, I had a rental. Like something told me, like he was driving my truck, our truck that we finance, but like my husband keep telling me, you know what, this guy is new, I would rather give him the rental. We gave him the rental. The boy, the guy, he was a young man, he drove just 3 times. The third trip, that boy rocked the truck. So I didn't even, I'm a on a hook, the deductible was 1,000 and something. So, and he did 3 trips. Each of them was 500 or something. Did I make money out of it? No. So you get that person to run the truck under you, and then they do accident. It will raise your insurance, and I bet 99% that person gonna drop you. They're not gonna keep working with you because your first reaction would be like, oh man, you raised my insurance. So if the deal was like 40%, 60%, you're gonna try to raise, because a lot of people, this is how they do it. They will say, okay, I will take that many percentage out of the load. And also they will ask the person to pay the share of insurance. Like if my insurance with 3 truck will add it up to just random number 4,000 a month, and I add that person, it will be, and the insurance total is 5,000. That means that person will raise my insurance to 1,000. So then it will be paying that 1,000, right? So then, when there is an accident, so automatically the insurance jump to, let's say, 8,000. So the reaction of the owner of the MC and the business is to go back to that person and say, look, the increase was on your fault. So now it's going to be 3,000 a month. Do you think that person going to keep working with you? I am sorry that the guy who's asking that question, it seems that I'm bashing you, I'm against your business. No, I know still some people are going to be willing to take the risk, but to me, it's not worth it. Because if the person, nobody going to say that the person going to leave you and try to do business with somebody, find another one to do business under, and you left with an insurance that is 3,000 higher. And most of the time, all of us, all our family depend on that. So I'm like, it's not worth it. We got 2 company, but we don't use none of our company to do it. To me, it's not worth it, but I see some people are doing it. So everybody make their own decision. Okay, Aisha is asking me, I got a bill from Iris, but just started working end of April. A bill from the IRS? Is that bill concerning? Okay, Aisha, if you don't mind, take a picture and send it to my cell phone. You got a cell phone? My cell phone number. Why I say Aisha is one of my mentor, one of one of the member of my mentorship program. So any occasion, just take a picture and send it to me. Okay, I will read it and see if you should not get a bill from her, or did you file for your 2021, and if yes, when was your business? But we can talk about it, Aisha. Just send me screenshot it, send it to my cell phone, and I'll call you back as soon as I'm done with the live video. Okay. All right. What else? Somebody's asking, can we live in a state A and have our authority store in state B? She's in California or he's in California. Yeah, a lot of people think California is so expensive. Yes, it's expensive there, but from my understanding, insurance, and I asked that when you're getting insurance, they will quote you based on the state that is on your ID. So if you live in state B and you want to get insurance from state A, so your option would be, not that I'm advising anybody to do it, you will have to have a driver license from state A and a reliable mailing system. Some people, they will go for virtual office. That's an option. Or if you have somebody, family member that live in that cheap state, not cheap state, but that got cheaper insurance, cheaper than California or like Washington DC and stuff. So you can do it, try it, but that's how I know people do it. But you really gotta careful that your mail will be forwarded to you. Is the way. but they fix the insurance, do the insurance based on the owner ID, you know. um Keisha John was asking, Keisha, how do I dispute a late mark with Amazon if the driver was there? Post office. Okay, this is what in one of my training I talk about it. Sometimes what people, that's why I tell people, tell your driver. I know most of our driver don't want to use the Amazon GPS for some reason, but okay. Hi, anybody who just joined, you can shoot your question. I'm just doing a Q&A. So if you get, tell your driver they can use any GPS, but when they get like 5 miles away, tell them to turn on, to go on the app, the Amazon app, to get on the Amazon app. Then as soon they get in the area, I don't know the mark. Some say it's 2 miles away, some say it's 1 mile away, but the safe thing, I tell my driver 10 miles or 5 miles. So you go on it, then as soon you get in that radius, it will mark you as arrive at the destination. So that case, even if like, because sometimes what they run to, you'll see that there is an auto truck there at the dock, so you have to wait for them to be done. So that's why. But if it mark you that you there, it doesn't matter even if it take you 45 minutes or 1 hour before accessing the dock. It can affect your next drop off. A lot of people forget that too. They think that if this one is marked or they call the calling center, they don't have to do for the remaining stop. You have to do for every single stop that you're gonna be late on. Okay, so this is how you can do it. So now to go back to her question, how can you discuss it? How you can discuss it? You go to the support center, and support center, you click on create case, and then it will give you an option if you want to send it to performance or everyday operating thing. I usually send to 2 or 3 of them, but I have an experience that performance, they will take care of it. Sometimes they will answer you that they will send you email after you send that email, but after they take care of it, it doesn't hit your performance. Okay, I have a training coming up on June 15th. Somebody's asking me if it's a 1 day training. No, I have so much to teach you guys, that because we're gonna be talking about how to hire a contractor, how to pay them, how to issue a 1099 without paying nothing at the end of the year to each of your contracts. So what are the tax write-off that you can use, because most of us have a home office. So that's a break that you can take. It doesn't matter if you're renting where you live or you own it. That's a tax break that you can claim. We're going to talk about dispatching so much fuel card, and the icing on the cake is that I'm going to teach you guys how you can make an extra 1,000 a month in trucking. That got nothing about running your truck. No. So it's going to talk to you about how to make extra income, like a residual income. So definitely it's not a 1 day. Is the 5 day classes. So if you pay your $199, it start Monday and end on Friday. I'm gonna have a private group that is just accessible to people who pay for this training, Box Truck Business Mastery Training. So in that private group, we're gonna be answering questions each day. I'm gonna do a Zoom with a topic. So the Zoom will be recorded and posted in that group. I will load this group with information. Like, I'll over deliver. Everybody know me for that. So I give almost a lot of information for free. So imagine this time that I'm paying. So it's gonna be overloaded. I'm gonna have people that gonna come to show you how to make extra income in this business that got nothing to do with running your truck. Okay, and it is not a big point or uh, network marketing. Nothing. It's linked to the trucking, but it's not a network marketing thing. No, I'm done with those. So yeah, um yeah, I answered the Amazon question. Okay, what happened if your driver gets stuff, but he's not using the ELD? Mm, it depends. It at the discretion of the agent that stopped the driver, and sometimes how the driver acted too. Because if you're nice and you look clean and stuff like that, that's why I always have a video about how to ace those inspection. So have your truck inside clean, have a folder and all of those things. So most of the time when it's well organized and stuff, and it is your first time, you guys, your company doesn't have any other previews, ticket and stuff. Some of that the agent are nice. Okay? So they won't give, or they will give a warning. But insist and keep checking, because with keep trucking you can check if your driver log in, where they took your truck, when they stop, and everything. Keep checking, because it's your company. The person, if he's a driver you hire, they just a driver, you know. If they take a ticket, it's gonna be on your company record, you know. So it's up to you to always make sure they're using the ELD, and you can easily check that. But to track your driver and stuff like that, you have to do that on open your admin account from the computer. You cannot do it on your cell phone, or maybe it's the subscription we got, but we can only do it from the computer, because it lets you see everything. I love it. And that's a $25 thing that we're paying. Oh, somebody's asking, how do I find load for box truck? Answer that a little bit. I mean, load board, DAT, the keep stop, truck stop. There is the other one that everybody like. I forgot. But what advice I'll give it to people, unless you really seasoning that, or let's say you got somebody that can sit and do it, but don't try to be driving and book your loads, because it's like it's time consuming. I did dispatching for just Amazon, but I know it takes time. So usually now what most of the people do, you will see husband and wife, or like boyfriend and girlfriend. One will drive the truck and the other one will be in charge of dispatching. And in that case, try to take classes. Most of the training are out there for 1 week or stuff like that. Take those training and do it. But there is a lot of load board out there free. Landstar is free. I'm having a brain fart. Lot of company, just Google it. A lot of company got a load board now that you can access, but it takes time to book. So I tell people, and I say that earlier in the video, just hire a good, just try find a good dispatcher. Don't look at that 10% or 15%. It's better to pay somebody 15% on 7 or 10,000 than keep 100% or 3,000 a week. That's how the difference can be. People struggle, believe me, because I get a lot of people sending text messages on Messenger and stuff. They struggling find the load by themselves from those load board, and they're all paying. You're paying that. So at the end of the month, I think for a beginner, you win more than. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take a last question. what is the any of you guys that is with me have any question that I can answer before we log off? Okay, I see. So I was saying again, check in the group, in the announcement. I'm doing a training on the 15th on everything that is about how to effectively run your business, how to set up your bank account the way that is going to make your bookkeeping so easy on you, and at the end of the year how to make your life easier when you're filing your tax, how to issue 1099, because a lot of us forget to issue 1099. 1099 will let the IRS know that this is money I did not keep for my company. So if you don't issue that, you don't prove it, then the IRS gonna consider it as you keep the money. If you don't have a 1099 that you issue, sometime it can trigger an audit. So I go beyond like how to create a company, is how to run that company effectively with paying the less money, because there's a lot of stuff we can do ourselves. If you're not doing like a bookkeeper, hiring a bookkeeper is the cheapest, is $150 a week. But if you are a small company, you don't have a big fleet yet, that's something you can do. So my training, the training that I'm doing on the 15 is going to be based on that. So it's going to be a 5-day training. It's going to be a Zoom, and we're going to have a private Facebook for just member of the training. Okay, so it's going to be loaded. So join us. I'm going to do give some stuff that is unbelievable, how you can make it an easy extra 1,000. No network marketing, no nothing. It's linked to the trucking, but it's awesome, guy. Don't miss it. So thank you everybody that joined me today on this live. Please, you can share it or invite more people to join the group. The more we are, the more knowledge we're gonna share, and let's keep up the hustle and let's make that money. There is money out there. We just have to make a way and find a way to make it. And I'm gonna make sure you guys know a lot of them. Anything that I know, I will share. Thank you. You have a wonderful night. And again, happy Memorial Day, and salute to all the veterans that serve our country. We owe you. Thank you.